if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense to the line for second down. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavion Williams, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Warrior 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Irving on the inside give. He dodged the tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. The Browns get there and take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He's got a Nneka and Buka. 2 away from 1. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offensive line, 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First trip to the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here. Okay, nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, it's Gibbs. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Penix hurrying his guys to the line.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Again, it's Gibbs. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
There's another one to Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
4 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Gibbs has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one. Zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down, here's Tua. A throw left side finds Johnson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's the give to Irving. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blitz coming, Tua. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
It's a pickup of 6.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Penix. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quick throw right side. He's on the move past the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Penix is going to throw again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. It's Penix yet again. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns both racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Extra point from Auburn is up and good. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. He's going to be a yard shy of the... first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Play fake. Penix buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. This one to Williams out left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for safety on Williams that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there, and looks like they're going for it.
70 Lions. Let's stay on our team.
Fourth down, Penix. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. First down, time by Lowe to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd and 4. The 41-yard line.
2 and out from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Set. Hawk 70.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a 2-score game here at the break, so we're going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our 2nd half is underway. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. On 1st down, they'll run. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's the backup. First throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down pass play coming. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation. Looking
to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Buccaneers outs it into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Drive begins with Gibbs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Back to Gibbs now on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Offense working quickly.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third down run by Gibbs. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Continuing to move past the 45. He could do it! And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
Penix working from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 41.
And the Browns, first down.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle by Elijah Cansey. A loss of 2 on the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets it to Rice. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
First down.
On the ground, it's a gift to Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Penix here from the gun. Brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last time. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll work against the blitz. Dump off caught by his back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's making a bid for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They've got first down here from the 36. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So second and 6 coming up.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Gibbs. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
The tackle by Elijah Cansey. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Again, it's Gibbs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Penix hurrying his guys to the line.
That's good for a Browns.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Flush out now to his left. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Gibbs again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot.
Man, he's in the clear. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers trail by 23 now.
42. Buccaneers 19.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Throwing, Penix. Screen here for Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Buying some time left. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. Second and goal coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Penix is going to throw again. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to fourth and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines. Big fellas.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 19.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 29.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Looking back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Not set. This is 3rd and 5.
3-yard gain on the play. Here we go. Third down.
They're throwing it. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3. 46
Throwing it again here. As the open man downfield. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
That's why I never ask for help.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Complete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
4th down, here's Penix. He's looking deep once again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. Working quickly here.
2nd down.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.